So this road up here, this is Chauvigny, and this road has been closed for months and months and months. So we thought we'd give it a go as we're coming back, going home from here. We've been to order tiles for the bunker. Went to choose tiles, and it was pretty painless, really, which is quite nice. Quite quick decision, and paid for, and Mark and Duncan will go back and pick them up in his van one day this week, perhaps one afternoon this week. So I can't see anything new here. I can't see what they've been doing here all this time. Or do you think it was up there? But the whole high street was blocked.
Was it?
Yeah. There's nothing to see, is there? Apart from they must have dug holes and they've refilled them very carefully, and you can't actually see, where they've done that. But no, the whole high street was blocked. It was their storage area at the top here. It's been quite a while since we've come to Chauvigny for some reason or other. I'm not really sure. Oh, I think probably because coming back from the UK and, pretty knackered, and then both of us coming down eventually with the cold, we've just not really done anything much or gone anywhere much. So it's quite nice to be out on such a lovely day. Look at the viewpoint. And God, it's beautiful day, and I'm deciding to appreciate it. So yeah, this was a big storage area here. I mean, there are dug up bits either side, so I just think they've been putting in I can't remember what you call them, but facility conduits or so, yeah. So Duncan is stripping wallpaper today. He was here yesterday for the first time. We talked about what was required, and did a lot of electrical discovering of what goes where and what switch. So many switches in that room. Some of them seemed not to work, but actually they do if they're plugged into the right place.
And the wiring was confusing, apparently, all the wrong colours.
Wiring confusing. So I learnt from when they did the lounge that it's important to, whilst it's all stripped back, it's important to say, I want that, I want that, I want that. So all of the sockets will go from single socket to 3 sockets, will be brought up to waist height, which will make a big difference because, Mark on the end of the sideboard or on the end of his table had several long extension gangs, so he won't need those, which is great. He might need the English one.
Well, I'll at least leave an adapter.
Yeah.
It's the odd bit of English.
Yeah. But, so that's going to be good. It's going to have all the sockets you could need, which is better than my kitchen's got. I learnt from the lounge and realised, it's really important to get those things in place. So yeah, he's doing really well. So he was sorting out the electrics, took off the radiator, the defunct radiator in there, and then went off yesterday afternoon and he's gonna put plasterboard on the ceiling and leave half the beams showing, which is what we have in the lounge. He's going to put spots up in the ceiling, put insulation in the ceiling, so that's really good. He's going to block off what was a door from the study, the bunker, into the laundry room. That's been covered up for ages with CD racks.
Yeah.
I think your CD racks and your shelving unit was there. So that's going to be blocked off. The window at the back that is unusable because it overlooks Scroatland, that's going to be blocked off. So yeah, stripping wallpaper today. When Vicky and Tony were here on Sunday, we looked at the carpet and where it had stretched underneath Mark's office chair, they used a Stanley knife and opened that up, and it looks like it's not glued down, which is a bit of a revelation in France, because everything, normally carpets are glued down, so it might be glued around door areas, but apart from that, it looks like that's going to come up really easily. We've been and chosen the tiles. Hopefully they'll go down easily for Duncan. I think he's gonna have to skim and put a level on the floor. So yeah, going well. I don't think it'll be 3 weeks. I think it'll be less than that, because he's working really hard, and it seems quite fast so far. So it's a bit knackering. My body was not ready to receive visitors. I know that sounds a bit weird, but my meds hadn't kicked in this morning when he arrived, and I just didn't feel human, and I just can't be welcoming, or the things you need to do when people come into your house. So I felt a bit off this morning, but I feel much better this afternoon. It takes me a while to get going, and I'm learning from Miranda that you just need to surrender and not feel bad. Just give in and let it do what it's going to do. The other thing that's going through my head at the moment is that she talks about setbacks and how you can look at a setback and call it pulling into a lay-by, and sitting in the lay-by and waiting, and then pulling out slowly once you're through whatever it is you're going through. That's quite a useful thing to think about, I suppose. But she is making me appreciate my surroundings more, or has made me. I've come to the end of the book. I must admit to skimming the last 10% of the book, because I found it was getting quite repetitive, so I just skimmed really, and so I'm coming to the end of that. It's taken me quite a long time to read it. So we're going back to Chauvigny tomorrow. That wasn't the plan, but I suddenly realised we pulled into the big pharmacy just now, and I realised there's an X-ray department on site, and I need X-rays. And I thought Chauvigny is easier. It's like it's not the hospital. The hospital, even though the hospital's a bit closer, you've got to find parking at the hospital, and then you've got to walk a long walk all the way around to X-ray. Whereas here, we can park outside X-ray practically. And I've had X-rays in there before, and I can have the mammogram in there. So we'll come in tomorrow morning and book the appointments for that, and then we'll go and have a meal at Le Gaston, because we've not been there for a while. And I've been cooking this week, and I knackered myself yesterday. I cooked our main meal. I started prepping that at 9 o'clock because it needed time in the fridge. Then I did our supper, and then I started prepping our meal for today, and I hurt my hands trying to squeeze. What is it, a garlic crusher is it called? Yeah, the garlic crusher's really heavy going, and of course I had to keep trying until I couldn't do it, because I didn't like to ask for help. That's what I do. The lemons, squeezing lemons, they were hard lemons to squeeze. Even you struggled, didn't you, this morning doing one? Yeah. So I hurt my hands yesterday, so today I've had to get Mark to come and do quite a bit more for me.
Sous chefing.
Sous chef. And it wasn't a nice dinner. The problem was I bought the wrong cut of chicken. I misread it, and I wanted chicken thighs, and I knew that I'd have to skin and bone them, and that hurt my hands yesterday, just trying to get the skin off. But what I bought were chicken thighs that had got backbone along the edge of them, and then that leg bone, and it was like there wasn't a lot of meat, was there?
Well, no.
Wasn't a lot of meat. All that prep, marinade, making a really good marinade, marinating them overnight, and actually the end result was pretty crap.
Well, it wasn't crap, it was just a bit hard going.
Yeah, but I did make a nice salad out of nothing.
Yeah.
because I thought I want to make a crunchy salad with it, so I'd got red pepper, red onion, fennel, and apple, and I used the mandolin and chucked all that in together, so that, and then did a cider apple cider vinegar dressing, and that was nice. So the salad was okay. Yeah, so Vicky was hanging the washing out when we left. Normally that's Mark's job, but I didn't think of it, and it's like there's lots of things that needed doing. Dishwasher needs emptying, washing needs hanging, and I think he's knackered too, so I didn't really want to.
Not particularly.
Oh, you're not? Well, you have been though.
I have been odd days.
Yeah, I think you said the other day you were feeling your age, and I think, well, I don't like to make that worse. Oh, combine harvester. Sunflower harvesting.
What's that over there? That's not a combine harvester.
Oh, tractor.
Tractor.
He's cultivating. Sorry. So yes, I'm still farming. I've got water buffalo, and I'm making mozzarella cheese with their milk. I think there's water buffalo in the game because there is an Asian map that I haven't played because it doesn't look attractive to me, so I'm not playing it, but I can still buy the animals that are on it. So yeah, I've got water buffalo, because buffalo milk or mozzarella are far more profit making than milk and cheese.
Are they more profit making than pirate ships?
The pirate ship didn't make a profit, it was just a project.
Not at all.
Well, I got money, so I made the materials, and then it paid me for the materials I'd made, but actually at the end of the day there wasn't a profit in it as such. But then I wasn't doing it for that, I was doing it for the challenge, and I've got 10 million euros, so it's not like I need the money. So yeah, we did think that we were going to have to go to Leroy Merlin to choose tiles. I didn't think that there was a great there was a good selection actually. It was a very large selection, but I didn't think that we were going to find what we were looking for when I looked online last night in Bricorama. But actually, we did. We found what Mark was looking for.
Yeah, I've always wanted a slate floor, so slate effect tiles, and in fact, what we found was they come in packs of, I don't know, is it a dozen or something? Each one a slightly different slate pattern.
Yeah.
So they're oblong.
So they're laid in a brick fashion.
Yeah. So, but we'll have a variety of
different patterns. Different patterns
of slate effect.
I hope he'll be all right with it. I hope he doesn't think, oh my God, I'm going to have to pattern match. No. That sky. All those aeroplanes making a mess of that sky. I know they're not chemtrails. God almighty. I had to force myself to come out. I really didn't feel up for it, but I'm so pleased I did. I think indoors at the moment is cold. So I'm just all sort of, hunched up and cold, and we had a fire yesterday. I don't know whether we'll have a fire tonight. I'm not sure.
Might just have the gas fire on, I suppose.
Yeah. So what day is it today? It's Tuesday the 7th of October. think we've got blood tests tomorrow, so we could go after our blood test, couldn't we? Into Chauvigny.
Go and book the X-rays. Go and have a coffee in the square.
Yeah, and then go and have a meal at Le Gaston.
Yeah. There's a bit of book a table just to make sure.
No, it'll be fine. They'll find us a table.
Because we're.
They'll specially find us a table.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday. They're not going to be so busy.
They do seem to like having us there. And
Yeah. It is messy, isn't it, up there? I do get annoyed when they come over here and they can't even go in a straight line.
well, it's wind shear, I think.
What?
Yeah.
That cross there is wind shear.
Oh no, there's just two planes.
Exactly, not going in a straight line, as I said.
Well, you wouldn't expect them to, would you?
Yeah, I want them all to go in the same
The two
direction.
individually have gone in straight lines.
Yes, but you know what I mean. You're just being capricious.
Me?
Yes,
There you.
exactly.
Comparing me to Trump.
Well, you got what you deserved.
Certainly did not.
Did. So Mark's enjoying sitting in the lounge with me, aren't you, Mark?
Oh yes, dear. Watching Bake Off
Oh, you lucky thing.
passively.
I've been watching old bake-offs and it's not picked up. This Freebox is really annoying. Has not picked up the new one. So suddenly last night I saw that there's a new bake-off running at the moment and I've missed the first 5 episodes.
I think the Freebox has been rejigged.
It's not nice.
There are
It's
slight improvements that are.
Are there?
Yes, some
What?
of it.
a bit like when they improved dairy milk chocolate. We've improved the recipe.
No, better than that.
Oh yeah. I'm going to see if there's another technology that we can have that isn't the Freebox or that is a better version, because that is just not, it cuts off half the recordings sometimes. So I was watching the one where Nadia wins, and even though I knew she'd won, I still cried at the end because she was just so shocked. And remembering all those Daily Mail readers who were so angry that she'd won because she was a Muslim or dressed as a Muslim. I don't know whether Nadia is Muslim, I don't know, but so angry. The Daily Mail were angry. The Daily Mail did not report it on their front page as they would have done for somebody. I mean, she's British, that's the joke, but the racists can't see that. They don't understand that if somebody is a different colour, it doesn't mean they're not British.
The Daily Heil.
Daily Heil, yeah. So yeah, I've been watching that one, or finished that one now. I've just started to watch another one. Interestingly, when I start to watch them, I don't remember who, apart from obviously I knew Nadia had won. I don't remember who the winners are, so I don't remember who the winners are of the one I'm now watching. But yeah, I'm annoyed that I've missed the first 5 episodes of the 2025.
Have you found the new series now?
I found it last night when we were sitting waiting through the adverts. So I've got it booked to record, but I've missed the first 5 episodes. There may be, you could get it on iPlayer on catch up, but I can't be bothered to try and log into iPlayer on my PlayStation. I might try and bother, because you have to register a home address in England. not supposed to go across the sky like that. Where does it think it's going?
Canaries? Isle of Man?
Oh, picking up chestnuts, that's a bit soon.
Who are they?
Well, just people picking up chestnuts in the verge, which is what people do here. Come and take our walnuts if they want. Of course, we're not going up the drive. It's all blocked by other people. There. See you next time.